Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris, and good news, everyone! This is on patch 1.0.1, which actually came out even before the last episode I did was released, and it fixes the wormhole bug. Your ships will no longer incorrectly attempt to use allied wormhole stations when they're not actually allowed to. And therefore that fixes all of our pathing annoyances, which was definitely pronounced in this particular game because all of our allies are wormhole aliens and we have territory that sort of intersects them in very, very awkward ways. And so now our ships will only ever use our own wormhole stations. We may still end up wanting to build wormhole stations inside of enemy territory, or sorry, allied territory to speed things up. There's a lot of different reasons we might want that. I believe I'm still building one here in Seleno so that we can extend our range, for example. I'm still happy that we've got some within the Credonian space over here so that we can cut through there more easily, for example. Those are still very good things. But not trying to use enemy wormhole stations when you're not actually allowed is going to fix so many issues. This area of space is still going to be annoying because our ability to sort of combine things up have definitely been compromised, both between the interstellar Avabian state and then the Credonians who had annexed some stuff over here. But we're going to try to do our best as much as possible. These guys were spiritual seekers, and they are in a different federation. Okay, interesting. Interesting. And of course, we are at war over here for, well, one of our Federation members declared war on stuff over here. So we are moving our fleet in on that, are we not? Where are we right now? When Fred danced. Oh yeah, right now we don't have the range. We have to wait until our forward wormhole stations get finished. And we are building one here in Giedi. So I think the thing to do is going to be to move everyone into Giedi, including some new ships that we built over there. Like the fleet is just called new ships. That's great! Makes perfect sense, actually. And we've got some transports as well, which we will move into there. We've got our observation outpost. We've got a faction, which is still technically growing, but not growing as quickly as it was, because they're steadily getting faster and faster, which is nice to see. So we're going to go ahead and unpause. Wow, 200 minerals per month is pretty good. I'd still like to see a little bit more physics research, but we are getting up there. I suppose what I could do is make a pass of our planets and just see what's what. I mean, we have fully built here. There's no upgrading. And again, if I recall correctly, yeah, we're only producing one excess food. So unless we wanted to convert over from energy production to science or vice versa, we're pretty much going to leave Sudbury untouched unless we get world upgrades. Charlesy over here has all the blockers unlocked. Does have a couple of updates possible. We'll be producing exactly, 21 food, not 22. Does have the hydroponics. I think I'm not going to worry about it because, well, we've got a couple more tiles of just passive food production. I don't think I'm going to build any hydroponics farms on there. What I'll probably end up doing is just waiting till we can upgrade the other ones. So I guess with that in mind, I can go ahead and pop a physics lab here and here. And I think while we're watching, because we don't really need to build more troops, I think I'm going to go and build another couple of science labs there. And we already have droids on this planet, which is great. I'm going to move you over to here to encourage you to work one of those buildings when it completes, because we don't actually need to rush out that extra food. We've still got enough to grow as is. All right, Charlesy looking good. Norwegian Blue. We're going to go ahead and give you an upgrade to the physics lab. Excellent. How's your food production? You've got 5 food in excess. So to me, we could just replace this station completely, because that's 5. That'll come out perfectly balanced. What's the actual decimal? 17.3. So if we remove 5... Oh. Interesting. Oh, one of our populations is a robot. That's why. Yes, of course. So I think what we do is replace, I guess, this food thing, because it is 5, but we won't. I don't think we'll want to replace it with a research lab, because then we wouldn't get to take advantage of the adjacency bonus. So I think this is just going to get replaced with a energy station. Just checking. Do we want a frontier clinic built? Not there. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a. Do we want a Betharian power plant? Might as well. Let's do that. And over here, I'm actually going to replace this hydroponics with a frontier clinic for the plus 5% habitability modifier as well, just in case we are hitting our habitability cap, which we're not right now, but we could later on, so what the heck. So we'll do that, and we'll end up with an exact food balance, which is really nice to see. Over here, we're generating a wicked excess of food. And that, to me, I think what we do is, first of all, we can build a mining network here. It will eliminate that food, but that's okay. And then we can still replace this one. Although I might leave that here for now. Actually, if we end up with another robot, I don't know. You know, it's fine. I'm going to build another mining network over here. We might end up with a surplus of food because of the orbital stuff. That's okay. And then Dragonstain over here is still very much in the early days of development. This is my actual ship reassembly, which is good. And I think we're going to go and get you a farm there just to get that extra growth kicking in initially. And I think then I'll just take this opportunity to clear some blockers. And we can do the last one as well. There we go. Excellent. All right. So we need the construction ships to finish building the wormhole stations. Then we'll be able to move forward with our battle group. I'll merge these guys up once they arrive. Oh, construction ship finished. What did you do? You finished a wormhole station over here, which I think is not actually one we need at this point. I think that's one I was building to help deal with this, but I guess it doesn't hurt that much. Or you know what? That's not our... Oh, it is ours. Yeah, I don't think it's doing much for us, but it's not that expensive, so I'm not going to stress too much about it. I think what I'll do, actually... You're not a construction fleet, right? I think what I'm going to do is move to, say, here, and get a wormhole station... Well, not there, apparently, because I've got to wait for the month to finish. Just letting the time go by. And once we hit September 1st... queue up a wormhole station here to expand our borders. And yeah, we could probably go and do a little bit of purging of wormhole stations within our space, but they still help ships move around slightly more efficiently to have a greater number of them. Plus, they give you redundancy in the case of war. I mean, right now the AI is relatively passive at war, so I don't know if we have to worry about it too much, but we've certainly seen them destroy our stuff before. I'm going to merge you guys together. And the new ships are still approaching, although I'll just encourage you to merge up whenever you get here, so that's going to be fine. And we've got an extra colony ship, and we're really kind of lacking somewhere to drop it right now. We don't want to settle Tubin, because it is garbage. We do have some green planets within our borders, but again, one of my goals is to try to expand our borders right now. So I'm hoping that we find some habitable stuff over here. And in fact, we do have some of those identified. So I'm actually just going to move the... Oh, the colony ship is in Dunnel. Right, which is a fine place to jump out. Okay, you can stay there. That's fine. You analyze some debris. Excellent. And some fleet orders finished. That's probably... Oh, more construction ships. Excellent. Okay, we've got our forward wormhole station. Is that a sensor ring? Wow, my sensor range has gotten pretty sick. Pretty sick indeed. And all of a sudden we're losing a ton of money. So we can reach this system here. The other thing I can do is... If they've got... See, this is probably a frontier outpost. I want to go around blowing up frontier outposts. Now, you're not fully repaired, but I think that's going to be okay. There's some habitable worlds down there we can make a jump to. It's not very convenient, though, is it? Like, at all. How's my sectors doing? So I've got energy, science, sinus, which is fine. I can give you a little bit more of this so that you can keep producing more energy. Trade offer. Oh, I missed it. Auto decline. I'm sorry. Skrek civilization was encountered on Mokrak. Let's find that. M-O-C. Really? Okay. Well, presumably it's one of the systems where my science ship is. Right over here. So you are what? Machine age. Yeah, so probably... I don't think we're going to do any uplifting or anything, but building an observation post is quite good. Oh, you're not in our borders. Indeed, you're not. All right. Oh, someone... You bastards. You bastards, you've been built an observation outpost out here. That is insanely inconvenient. I think I'm going to build... Oh, I don't have the influence. That is insanely inconvenient. Donald's going to be pretty isolated then. This whole place is just border gore-rific. And I think, you know, pacifist or not, I think at a certain point you get a legitimate CB on people for clearing up border gore, so that may be the sort of thing that happens. And I think, now you guys are not... You're not in anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move to Delta over here. I'll build another wormhole station just to keep advancing forward. And then this construction ship, I believe we have some internal bits. We're going to have to build a forward wormhole thing. So actually, I'm going to go to Sejanus, where my military fleet is. And therefore, we're going to do that. And yeah, we do have a frontier outpost that we're going to clean up. And apparently, we've detected another one here. So that's a great thing that we can do. Trade deal's expiring. Yeah, that is really frustrating. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and colonize one of the planets within our borders, finally. So we've got a green planet here. What are we looking at? Not a bad set of workable tiles, actually. A little bit awkward for initial placement, but hardly the end of the world. Alright, let's colonize it. It's only 65% habitable, but it's not too bad. And they're still in Norway. Over here was... Yeah, not too shabby. And we have one other one. Where's the other green planet? I just saw it. In here, which is actually not even fully surveyed yet. Oh, this one actually has 85% habitability. Maybe we should prioritize this instead. This is a pretty good placement here, because of good adjacency bonuses. Sure. Let's actually do that instead with our colony ship. So I've overridden the behavior. So we'll still build some for internal development, but yeah, we're not pushing out our borders at this point. And actually, we're getting a little bit trapped in. Still, I mean, we do have a lot of land, and, you know, potentially we can keep pushing towards a victory condition regardless. You went and built the forward base there, but that's the Dabax leads. Are we actually at war with you? No. It's just, there's still a bit of a label glitch that happens from time to time. Oh, no, this is my vassal! Derp, derp. Hey, can we start annexing you? Probably not while we're at war. Or apparently we can.
Situation log updated.
It is going to take a lot of influence. I might want to save up a little bit first. We've got some debris. That's fine. Everyone is busy. Battle fleet's just going back to the edge, which is okay. I'm actually going to get you to not go there because we can't reach it. And there's some mining stations over here. I guess we'll just go and blow up these mining stations. Let me split this group in half. And you can be on aggro form. That's going to be okay. Hostile fleet detected where? Up over here. That's okay. So yeah, I still want to go and build the warp thing. We can go and blow up a few research stations over here, which doesn't matter. I definitely want to blow up another frontier outpost here. Just shrink their borders. I mean, that's 200 influence per, too. That is some lasting damage. And then, of course, I can go and drop my own frontier outpost, because what a great system right here. Except I don't have the influence. Poop! Poop, I say! So, I think our fleet is the one with 2,000 strength. No, I'm wrong. It's the other way around. I suppose, with that in mind, I should probably send this over here. Oh, they're not actually engaging. Whatever. I'm just going to go babysit these guys then. So they don't get in too much trouble. I think they're being chased, actually. So yeah, just by right-clicking on a friendly fleet, we will just follow them around for the rest of the game. And then we've got our fleet here defending our wormhole station construction. We'll just go and stand back there. What do we get? Ah, more tile blockers removed. Excellent. +1 core sector planets. That actually might be handy, given the fact that our borders are a little bit wonky here. Although, the living state, I think, might lead to some extra interesting tech. Still don't care about the tissue regeneration. Don't need the biolabs, because we're quite good on society research. This might lead to something else too, but I bet you it might mostly be a repeating thing. You know what? I'll get it. It might be relevant because we... Like, for example, if we settle the other planet in the Norway system, then that's going to put us over limit. Oh yeah, we've got this guy over here too, another tundra world. So we've got lots of positive stuff we can do. Lots of hostile fleets being detected. Oh, wait. You, construction ship. Oh, did you already leave? Bastard. Is it you? Yeah, you already left. I'm going to set you to passive, actually. And, damn it! And then get you to come back here and try to build that again. Alright, our fleet's probably not big enough here. 2,500 versus 2,800. No. Just do some evasive maneuvers for now. And actually... Changed my mind. This construction ship should stay on evade. Where's my other battle group? Okay, it shouldn't take too long for it to get here. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep evading over here. And we'll just wait for the other battle group to show up. Can I get a scan on their ships? Yeah. What are you packing? You've got some Disruptor for extra shield damage, which is not great, and then you've got autocannons, which don't really bypass anything. You've only got level 1 shields and a little bit of hull plating, mostly because you're restricted to the level 1 fission generators. So I kind of like our odds. You are packing destroyers and a lot of corvettes. I've got a couple of cruisers, but not much. And just to remind myself, I've got lasers that ignore the armor. I mean, with stuff to burn through the shields, but there's not that many of them. And while we will take extra shield damage, we do have a little bit of armor. So that's not too bad. It looks like they do have faster engines, but I will let them engage. That's going to be okay. There we go. There's my fleet coming in. I'm going to come back around here. I don't have an extra admiral. Oh, I do. All right, I may as well do that then.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And we are engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But there we go. Surprise! The second battle fleet is also here. So together we have somewhere around 5k. Yeah, just a little bit north of 5k versus their... I think there was something like 2.8k. So that should be okay. Let's keep this paused for a moment while we deal with a few construction projects. For example, you can go ahead and build the research stations and the mining stations over here. That's fine. Science ship over here found me some excellent habitable worlds, actually, which I would like to snag up. One there. Oops, I didn't actually finish the construction because I actually have to pick people with the kind of traits that I want. Hold on. Oh, wait, droids. But no, I don't want to colonize with droids. Not yet. And that trait over there. And yeah, we'll go and settle that. And then, I don't know, with Dragonstain, Donal, and Xevis, it probably still won't combine, but we might start to actually form a nice little border. We've got another science ship. Oh, yeah, that was the... Huh? Wait, where are you? You're here. How's that not in... I don't understand. Oh, I have a wormhole station here, but I can't actually enter the system anymore. So I can't jump into it. So this wormhole range is deceptive. Alright, well, we'll deal with that soon. That's okay. Like this construction ship. Yeah, you're pretty much done expanding these borders, so that's okay. Where's the other one? Oh, that's that. Over here. Alright, so this construction ship, I'm actually going to get you to come way over here, which is a system we actually want to settle. So go ahead and build me an actual wormhole station there. Thank you kindly. And this construction ship is actually outside of warp zones. Really, so... How can I do that? How come this fleet can go there? Do construction ships use, like, a different kind of engine? Hold on. This construction ship has warp drive. This one has wormhole. This construction ship must be one we got from our vassal or something. Oh, that's really interesting. Because it means I can actually build stuff outside of my normal borders. That being said, I still need a wormhole station here. Even if I went here and built a wormhole station, the borders would overlap, but it actually wouldn't be useful. So just go ahead and build one in this system, and that's still going to help us. Very interesting. Anyway, let's go look at the battle. So it looks to start off with, well, like we're losing for some reason, but I don't think it's considering both my groups the same way. Yeah, they're two separate battles. So individually in each battle, I had slightly less hull power, but put together, we outranked them considerably. We might lose a destroyer over here. Ah, they just took off. Fair enough. You guys merge up. And probably go and do a repair, because that's actually a fair amount of damage taken. So we're going to do that. Now, where's the closest repair? That's not too bad in Fred Danster. It'd be nice to get one in Jebby. Oh, we don't actually have a planet here. Fred Danster is literally the closest planet, and we do have a starbase there, so repair is not going to be too far away. Okay. You have built me, I think, a warp station over here, and are now idle, which is okay. I think we've got some territory to improve within our borders. It might be nice to have some sort of filter to just show me territory that I haven't improved yet.
System survey.
That might be kind of handy. System survey done over here, so science ship is idle. We do still have a lot of gray territory. We even have some gray territory within our borders, but we probably won't find much of interest there. Wow. I mean, we don't really need that many minerals anymore, but it's still a really good system with a lot of science. Too bad we don't have the influence to go and build a frontier outpost. And I would still like to vassalize or annex my vassal, which of course will drain a ton of influence. We'll just have to decide if what kind of thing we want to prioritize first. Alright, so a wormhole station there will be good because it'll let us hit the western fridge. And I think I would really love to just snag some of these systems over here. Again, we don't really need the minerals, but there's some other stuff there, and it gives us a good way out to the south of our system. So we'd be a little bit less hemmed in, which is always a good thing. Okay, some enemy fleets detected, but that's fine. We definitely took a hit on this fleet here. R-44 class raider. How come we can't upgrade this fleet? Because some of these are the old ship design. Maybe we haven't touched the corvettes in a while. I mean, we don't have any extra corvettes, right? There's just the one. Indeed. No, we're probably on the latest design here. Yeah, we are. Okay, so for whatever reason, they still have a different class name. That's okay. So we do have too many planets because this has officially been turned into something real over here. So what are we going to do for sectors? Can we I'm not sure that we can. In fact, I very much doubt that we can. If we can extend Master Indy to over here, no. I don't really want to create another sector over there. How far are we from the +1 sector tech? Very far away. I mean, I can leave this as a core system and instead give another one of my planets to a sector, which I think is what's going to have to happen. There's not really another one in a convenient location. Oh, I guess there's Dragonstein, but again, I guess I could just make this a single lonely sector for now and then come back and pick it up later. That's a possibility. Because these central areas are pretty good. Well, we're going to be settling another planet in Norway regardless, so I might just need to sectorize Norway. Add it to the Zwainor sector. I think that is going to be what happens. Yeah, I think that's probably the most reasonable route. Okay, so the Zwainor sector over here, you are now going to get Norway in there. And I will also give you a Vim so that your borders are slightly prettier. There we go. Alright, so that fixes that. So we'll keep this under control for now until we get other space, and then we'll figure things out. So this planet here, we probably will want a spaceport. Sure. Let's do that. And how's the ground looking? So we're there. We will want another farm relatively early on for some growth. Actually, a frontier outpost. And then I think I'm okay with popping a couple of blockers here and here, especially adjacent to that. That's going to be fine. And we've got some extra tiles. We still need sinkhole tech, which is good. Sectors missing resources. The Zwainor sector is missing Betharian stone. Okay. Oh, Norway. I built one of the things that needs Betharian stone because I had access to it, but these guys don't. And in fact, we... Okay, I can do that. I can extend your border here down to the jetty system. And there we go, just to make it look pretty again. Okay, so there you go. Now you've got everything you need. Lovely. Meanwhile, we've got a construction ship that is idle over here. Ah, excellent. Good, 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 good. So, Battlefleet, who is currently repairing. When you are done, I'm just holding shift. I don't know if that's going to work. Well, you're still in return, but you're not going to wait. No. So, yeah, finish repairing. That's going to be fine. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out to way over here with the construction ship and get another wormhole station set up so that we can keep pushing out this way if we so choose. Habitability of these planets are limited to 60%, which isn't great, but we might still want to grab it. In fact, this is a great little place for a sector over here. All right, 1, 2, 3 planets, including a tundra world. And then that we could make a little sector over there. Because we're not at our sector limit. In fact, the more planets you have, the more sectors you're allowed to build. And I kind of like that plan. We get ourselves a little exclave over here. A little harder to defend, but not that bad. And, you know, it's going to tank our economy, but that's okay. Let's get one of you. You don't have a spaceport. You should probably have one. And you're building one. Then I'll queue up. And one more. Oh, no minerals. We gotta wait for the month. Oh, our minerals are being drained by our ships repairing right now. You can see the number drop down. Which is... I kind of know. For some reason I thought that's kind of neat. I can't figure out why I like the fact that the minerals get drained like that. Oh, we do have enough right now, so let me go ahead and do that. Colony ship, and this variant over here. Excellent. I mean, I suppose we could build colony ships over here with these dudes. For slightly different type. I don't remember what kind of land they inhabit. Ocean world. These are not ocean worlds, right? That we're spotting? Arctic, desert, arid. No, so I don't think they're likely to have... I mean, they might have slightly more habitability for some things, but not that many. Ooh, tomb world over there. And we keep seeing some enemy fleets. That's just a science one, so that's not relevant. Yeah, kind of want to filter there so it only lets me know for actual military fleets, not science fleets that are just buzzing around my network. And that's not actually enemy territory, that's just miscolored. Okay, well, we're going to put a cut in here. When we continue, we're going to just keep blowing up science stations for the frontier outposts in particular from these guys. And it would be nice if we can actually sneak a frontier outpost in here to secure a little bit of territory so that we can continue to easily access this part of space, which is definitely somewhere I want to go. But the other thing we can do is build some potentially... Now, these guys are not in our alliance. Let's say build some wormhole stations through here to connect, but no. And these guys either? Who are you at war with? The Krillarian League. Who's also who we're at war with. Interesting. But the Phocian, or whatever, combined empires are not in my federation. No. Okay, I'm reading that correctly. Good. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.